Yeah.
And he's also been getting better in KOF as well, though. You know, those SoCal players are nothing to mess with.
Right.
Polishmafia.
Polishmafia is a good player. I've seen him. I saw him in a Canadian stream. Does that ring a bell? Yeah.
That might be it.
He's playing an interesting team. Magneto, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of Doctor Strange anchors.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of that. We're not going to see a lot of Magneto. Oh, he's from New
Upstate
York.
That's where that guy's from, actually. Yeah, they went down a curly mustache.
That's what it is. Okay, yeah, I always get... I got a terrible memory, man.
All right, Lightning blocks the cross up. Nice stuff. Polishmafia.
Yeah, I don't know how he blocked
corner.
that. All right, so Zero is going to have a pretty easy time versus Doom. He's just going to, you know, I think Zero running away is always the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Because he is so effective at zoning, he can really just wait till he gets a good catch and then kind of get in.
Yeah, and I mean, if you get a life lead, then, you know, you have to make them come to you through
the
sword.
Just sit back, you know. Oh, wow. He might have been going for a tech setup right there.
Real late cross under there. Mago's looking good here.
Yeah, Mago's looking nice. Zero, man. Zero's like the star today.
Yes.
I think all the crazy matches I've seen and the upsets have all come from Zeros.
Except Jan versus Abe again.
Yeah, that match was incredible, man.
Oh, failure to block that Lightning.
And yeah, he's just going to X-Factor level 3. So Mago up 1. Yeah, he doesn't look so bad. This Polishmafia guy, he's not bad.
Yeah. No, he's not bad at all. Mago has, I think, slightly better comprised team, but we haven't seen exactly everything that Polishmafia has in plan with this composition.
Well, I think it's the later in the year as we get, the more we're starting to see players who may not be better than their opponents win because they just have better team composition.
Yeah, right,
and that's when we're starting to realize what are the real teams in this game.
Right on.
So you can see with Mago, you know, he's playing a pretty solid team versus Polishmafia's team, which is good, but it's a little, you know, a little to the left.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Here we go, knocks him down. He gets to do a simple combo to kill Magneto. Rakoha doesn't even need to do anything. Wow, okay. He's gonna save his meter. The Polishmafia blocking. Got him too. See, this is what happens if you let him live.
Yeah. Zero's out. That's huge.
Polishmafia here, make a comeback. Nice. Oh, and that eye got in the way at the end right there.
In Japan, Virgil was considered a top-tier character a little bit before he started to pick up here. A lot of these guys that we see come over from Japan and they don't play a ton of level 3, they always have Virgil in the team. They always have these combos down, and right as I say that, he drops one. Yep. But he picks it back up.
Well, yeah, again, you know, how much does Mago even play this game? Who knows? He's just such a solid tournament player in fighting games, period. He can basically use that and kind of, you know, go pretty far with it.
And it's really tough to get by in this game on fundamentals. You know, one quick teleport and like that's your whole team sometimes.
It is. I mean, good reactions in this game go a long distance, but you got to know characters.
Sorry to see that guard cancel X Factor from Polishmafia not lead to anything, and now it looks like he might get mixed up for the loose.
Yeah, this is going to be so tough for Dr. Strange to do anything.
Oh, I think this might catch. Oh no, that's the wrong super.
Oh, no, that's the right one actually, but he did Helmbreaker, which hit him before the swords hit him. So if the swords would have hit him, it would have activated the...
oh, yeah. Right. Okay.
And it's completely safe and completely invincible, but, like, you know...
It's got such slow startup, though.
Yeah,
you know, he might have been able to block. I don't know why
you would... I always wonder why, because it's like, okay, this would be sick if, like, on a Gimlet I could react and then, like, do it and hit him, but no, it's slow startup, slow to come out.
If he had just gambled on the book, then he would have got him. He didn't know that Mago was going to go